gentlemen, we're monitoring the Russian Federation's naval exercise in the Barents. Our primary task is an underwater look on their latest Oscar II class nuclear attack submarine, Kursk.
Kursk is inspired by the loss of the Russian submarine, the nuclear top-of-the-range Russian submarine that sank in the year 2000.
Length 154 metres.
We decided to look at a British crew rather than directly at the submariners on board the Kursk who died. And I think the reason for doing that is the more we looked at what submariners have to do to get through their working day when things go well, we decided it was too fascinating.
Navigator, what's our position?
89 degrees, 52 minutes and 13 seconds north, 53 degrees, 13 minutes and 42 seconds east, sir.
The Royal Navy gave us very open access to look at the submarines and to talk to the commanding officers and the people who serve in going through those sort of operations.
It's a hidden war that's fought beneath the waves that we blithely ignore in society, but it's going on all the time.
6 down, 30, back to 20.
6 down, 30, back to 20. Aye, sir. 6 down, 30, back.
One of the greatest challenges we had with the set design was how to convey a sense of claustrophobia and the minute area that the people have to live in, work in all the time.
Roger, stop engine.
We were interested in taking the audience actually on board the submarine, as it were. We would realise the whole theatre space, not just the stage, but the whole space to be the submarine. So as soon as the audience are walking in, they are on board.
The ambition for the show was that even though it's a contained, compressed, claustrophobic environment, that there is nevertheless a sense of freedom for the audience to choose how close and personal they want to be.
Torpedo hatch dry.
20 metres.
Forward hatch dry. Aft hatch dry.
The sound design, we actually have a communication system that's near as damn it a kind of way of reproducing the interaction of people in different parts of the sub and how they communicate.
Carry on playing, keep 60 metres to 340.
I think it's the first play that's been done that's recreated life on board a submarine and truly depicted what goes on. And from my personal experience, having been on submarines, the set is fantastic. And I know for a fact, for ex-submariners who've been to see the play, have all walked away saying that was on the money.
Increasingly, people are interested in the exact way things are done. If you look at what Paul Greengrass did with United 93, he gives us the air traffic control commands in compelling detail, and it's what we try to do here, is to actually restage the exact way a submarine would be dived, because it's life and death. It's imbued with the threat of death from beginning to end.
Does anybody in the control room know any reason why this submarine should not be dived? Coxswain, pipe diving now.
Pipe diving now, aye, sir.
For the audience to be able to witness this kind of routine, we thought was quite interesting. So we kind of divided the show in, periodically through periods of being on watch, where we can see these guys working, doing the jobs, doing the diving, doing the surfacing, and then off watch, where we can see them as people. And that's a very key thing. People talked a lot about the camaraderie of being on board a sub.
Hey, you know, gullible doesn't appear in any dictionary.
Yes, it does.
Very funny.
Can we all just read what we've got in peace?
Oh, can we hear from gonorrhea?
Maria! Maria, all right.
The idea was if we take care of that story and the colours of the comedy and the tragedy, we can somehow get closer to the catastrophic loss that it must have been for the Russian widows who sent their men off to sea and never saw them again.
She's on her way down.